What's your earliest memory?
I don't know.
You don't remember your parents together?
No. I don't have memories till later in life. You're thinking about the Sonny and Cher show. You're not thinking about reality.
And here's our own very special guest.
Tonight and every night.
Our little girl, Chastity. Say goodnight. Now's the time.
Good night, everybody. God bless you.
All right.
When you grow up around extremely famous parents, it's kind of the opposite of most households in which, you know, you have kids and you've done your part of life on your own, and now it's going to be about giving to this new vessel. But when your parents are famous, everything is still about the famous person. All the energy is going there. And so I just learned to, you know, just kind of stay under the radar.
Look up my lashes. Let's go back because they're coming.
Okay. All right, well, we'll be right back. What?
How are you going?
Okay, now go.
Okay.
I hate having my picture taken.
Why?
I don't know. I've always hated it. And I just feel uncomfortable.
You never liked the way you looked?
No, I mean, I've hated my body since puberty. You know, it's different as a kid because, you know, boys and girls are the same as a kid. Other than genitalia, there's no difference between a boy and a girl. When I went through puberty, it was obvious, like, oh, fuck, what's happening? In high school, often at night, I would go to bed praying that I'd wake up the next day as a boy. But, you know, sex change never occurred to me at that point. Hi, this is Chaz. I can't get to the phone right now. Give me your message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Hi, Chaz. This is Denise, Dr. Brownstein's office. Can you give us a call? Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So I'm a little stressed because we have to take care of some business.
Ding ding. What do you think of it? I go to San Francisco. I take care of Daddy.
Yeah, we have to book your flight online.
As far as, like, the chest stuff, I'll show you that. Not that exciting, but I'll be really happy to get rid of these. They have, like, different binders. This is a pretty minor one. They have...
These are just regular jog bras.
No, this is not exactly regular. This
I
is
think
a
it's
really...
just for people women with really big chests
Well,
who,
yeah,
like,
yes.
want to, you know,
But a lot of
maintain
F2Ms
them.
wear this because it's very binding.
I don't know how
And,
Chaz breathes in that, because it's, like,
They're very tight.
suffocating.
But I only have to wear these for another week, and I'm, like, very psyched about never having to wear a bra again.
How early in your relationship did he tell you he felt he was a man?
6 months after we'd been dating, he mentioned it to me.
And I remember the one thing that really clearly I said is that I can't imagine growing old as a woman, so at some point this will probably be something I'll have to do. This is very interesting. You have to give your gender now.
Now what are you going to do?
Well, legally, I'm still female, so... Name as it appears on your government ID.
Oh, my God. You sound so wrong with that voice as Chastity. You sound like...
American Airlines.
Hello, how you doing? Good. I need to book a flight to San Francisco. Chastity Bono. Well, that's in transition right now, but legally it's female.
At the time, you know, this was 4.5 years ago now. I think because of his situation with who his mom is and his family, you know, he was very apprehensive to do it.
When I told my mom that I was going to do this, she was actually really cool about it.
I went, well, I guess if you have to do this, you got to do this. You know, if this is what you have to do, everybody will live with it.
My therapist said that I was powerless over what other people thought, and I just had to let everybody have their reaction to it. So I came home, and I told Jenny that I kind of had this breakthrough, and she said a couple just kind of shitty things.
I don't remember what the fight was, but it was a big fight, and he was so angry.
I was screaming, not words, just screaming. Jenny was terrified. And the good thing was she realized it, too, at that moment afterwards, that I had to transition.
This is nice. I've never really been a San Francisco person, but I could definitely get used to this. How are you feeling?
Okay.
Are you excited to see the surgeon?
I am,
What are we seeing?
actually.
What's his name?
Dr. Brownstein.
Is he the surgeon?
Yeah.
Who's Horowitz?
He's my hormone guy.
My role is to help to treat patients with hormone replacement therapy.
Who's the one who gives you the shots?
Horowitz.
The gender condition is, in my own estimation, no different from diabetes or high blood pressure. It's a medical condition that needs to be treated.
Who's the one who talks a lot?
Horowitz.
Okay.
The process of transition is really, virtually, a second puberty.
But in a good way.
So there
he talks a
are
lot.
only two doctors then. There's Horowitz and Brownstein. And Brownstein's going to do your surgery.
Many years ago, somebody presented me with this situation and asked if I could do this chest surgery. They said they were transitioning from female to male, and it was almost unheard of in those days. And the surgery and the transgenderism is much more accepted in society. It's still not perfect, but certainly is better than when I started doing it.
The biggest challenge was the marginalization of that type of care by the medical community as a whole. And it was somewhat difficult to find the right people to assist in providing regular specialty medical care to these patients.
I do believe that this happened when it was meant to happen. But there's also kind of a sadness that's trying to creep up for having it be so difficult to get here.
I don't know how I knew it, but I just knew it.
Yeah.
It's hard. Well, I mean, I know you.
It took me a really long time of
not doing it probably
Yeah.
because of being in a public family.
Man, I went to do every thought, you know, like when I first started, I mean, I thought about faking my own death.
Oh, Tom!
Yes.
Why, honey?
So I could just do this and nobody would know.
Oh. I know, but then your family would think you were dead.
Well, no, you guys would know, but just the public wouldn't know.
Oh, Grandma would have told everybody. She couldn't have. She wouldn't have kept the secret. No, she's not dead. She's just a guy. Jess, when did it start? Because I only remember you being a little girl for so long. You were very feminine in your manner. Yeah, I've got all those pictures in there in that album. Here you are as a baby. Oh, Dawn, look at you with that bonnet. I'm sorry. I can't not call her Da. That has been the name that I've called her since she was real little. So that's what I still call her. Because when her brother was teeny, we used to say, Elijah, it's chastity. And he would go, it's da-dee-da. So when she was younger and when he was real little, we just called her da-dee-da. And when she grew up, everyone in the family just calls her Da. Da, this is the period of time that I'm talking about, when you were very delicate and gentle and what I perceive to be really female.
Right.
Now here,
Photos are
it
fantastic.
starts to change.
Right.
This is where it starts to change.
Yeah.
So what is that, 4 into 5, kinda?
Yeah.
This is like definitely masculine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's no, you're in guys' clothes. It's hard because when she was young, she was just like the cutest girl, and I made clothes for her, and, you know, she was just my little girl. And then later, I thought, you know, she's just a real tomboy.
I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Before it's earned, our money is all been spent. I guess that's so. We don't have a pot, but at least I'm sure of all the things that we got. Baby.
When I was a kid, my childhood was at my dad's house than at my mom's house. And it was more fun at Dad's house because he allowed me to be a boy at his house.
Chaz was a tomboy, absolutely. And Sonny encouraged that, and that the two would dress up in a matching suit and go out to restaurants. And Sonny, I think, wanted that pal in Chaz and worked hard in the early years to have that pal.
You look funny. I've never seen you in a dress. You're in a moo-moo. You look so cute, and you look short. Lots of paperwork. Okay?
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
I have a fairly low pain tolerance because I abused painkillers for so long. It actually lowers your body's own ability to kill pain.
Okay, that was the hard part. The IV's in. All right, you'll do great.
I used drugs for about 10 years. It started when my girlfriend was dying. And it started with taking her pain pills, not ones that she needed. She had way moved on at this point. Joan was a friend of my mom's, so I knew her, since I was a kid. And then we got together when I was 23. And about 9 months into our relationship, she relapsed with cancer. She died like a month before my 25th birthday. And of all the people that I was ever with besides Jenny, Joan would have probably been the one person who would have been okay with me transitioning and supported it. When she died, that up for a long time. And I started taking Percodan and Vicodin, and then switched to Oxycontin and turned into a full-blown junkie. And I just stayed in my house and took pills. And, I think that was me trying to check out on all this gender identity stuff.
Going in one way, coming out another.
The actual process of being at the hospital and all that was exhausting. I hate hospitals, first of all. I have problems with death and sickness. I was just nervous.
Jen, I really think Chaz would not have been able to do this without you. Like, you have been such an amazing, stable force in his life. Notwithstanding all the problems that you go up and down with sobriety.
Well, I was sober when we met. But when things get tough, I start to drink. I mean, I remember when Chaz told me that he was going to do this, and I said, well, I can't be sober for this.
Hi. We're done.
How'd it go?
It went fine.
What's going on? How is he?
He's doing fine. He's waking up.
No complications?
No complications. So he should do fine, and he'll be watched in recovery room for a while. Go up
How much weight did he lose?
About 6.5 pounds.
Whoa! How you doing? I'm so happy for you. It's so emotional. Luke, you're flat. You're flat.
Love you.
I love you too, babe. You have to heal.
All right.
Okay, do you want to rest?
I'll just in and out probably, but I want you to hear.
Okay, I'm not going anywhere.
What is it?
Dilaudid?
The best.
What is it? Dilaudid.
Oh, damn, maybe I'll get my tits cut off.
To see Chaz so happy, even under anesthesia and just waking up and semi-conscious. He's like, I did it, babe. And that's so cool.
I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Keep saying that.
I don't mind. You can say it all the time.
Okay. Love you.
I love you too, baby.